About 2 weeks ago I received this device, the Super Console X Pro. It cost me less than $60 and came all the way from China. For those interested, I'll put the link to the store on AliExpress in the description. It's a small box that resembles a Nintendo product. There's no button or cartridge slot on top, what you see are only visual details. In practice, what we have here is a TV box that runs Android. Look at the USB inputs on the side and also at the rear connections, all typical of TV boxes. But it came with a 64 microSD card connected, which contains a system already and configured to play retro games. Just plug in a monitor via HDMI, press the power button on the back and the EmuElec will boot. It's a platform for playing classic video games of all brands. The appearance is nice with a very well organized menu system. In this version, which came with a 64GB card, more than 30,000 games are included, and there is other one with even more titles available. These are numbers that seem a bit exaggerated to me. They certainly include very similar versions of the same games or totally irrelevant content. The system includes very cute thumbnails for each game. It's possible to highlight them so they appear at the top of the huge lists. I didn't change much, I just set the Game Boy Advance emulator to stretch the image and display it in full screen. Of course, all the expected features for this type of software are included, such as save states, aka saving game progress at any time. Technically, the hardware under the hood is super simple. We have a quad-core processor with 1GB of RAM, which seems outdated by modern standards, but ends up being enough for the content that will be played. These are widely used specs in Chinese devices these days. In my experience, Sega Genesis, Master System, Nintendo NES and Game Boy games ran flawlessly. Super NES and Arcade performed well in 80 or 90% of the titles. Neo Geo ended up being a negative surprise as it presented slowdowns in famous games such as Metal Slug. And on consoles with 3D graphics such as PSP or PlayStation, I found mixed results. You have to test them one by one. Of course, tinkering the emulators is always possible in order to improve speed. I'm reporting the performance that I got from factory. The controllers that came are copies of those from the Super Nintendo. I received 2 units. They have basic build quality, they are extremely light, even a little strange for that reason. I wish the D-pad was a little more clickable, it has a fluffy feedback, but the responses to commands are good, I had no problems with that. There's also a version of the Super Console with wireless controllers for sale, and it's possible to connect Xbox One or PS4 controllers. I can say I'm pretty satisfied with the purchase of this device. It looks nice, it has a very nice software interface, and it's simple to use. It's certainly possible to update its system for improvements or to set the emulators in a better way, but honestly, I don't have the patience for that. And as it stands, it's a good console for casual gamers who want simple fun. My recommendation is mainly for those who like 2D titles, since the limitations are greater among the 3D ones. I hope you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. See you next time.